Hey guys, Jacob with Jacob Comics. Alright, we have an interesting video for you today. um, I'm kind of gonna go over the stuff that I'm planning on submitting to CGC. So not the stuff that I want to send off to CBCS to verify the signatures, but this would just be the stuff that I want to send off to CGC and get it graded. And I kind of wanted your guys' opinions on what books I've picked out, and if you think any of them like I've made a mistake on, let me know. I honestly am kind of new to this still, and I'm definitely trying to learn as much as I can. And some of these, like, I will say, yeah, we're gonna start with the ones, and I'll explain. Just one moment. So first off, I do want to let you guys know about my 100 subscriber giveaway. We're gonna be giving away this book, Suicide Squad #1, first full team appearance of Deadshot, Deathstroke, Harley Quinn, Duella Dent, and the Black Manta. And you're gonna get this book for free just by liking, commenting, and subscribing on the video. Or you're gonna get a chance to get that book for free. All you have to do, like I said, like, comment, and subscribe. At the end, when we hit 100 subscribers, I'm going to randomly pick one of the videos, use the YouTube generator app, and we're going to go ahead and give the book away to somebody. Hopefully one of you guys wins the book, and I mean, we're getting close. We're almost halfway there, guys. Like, it's actually going pretty fast. Okay, so the first ones that I wanted to kind of, and I guess I'm not really asking about these because I know what everybody's going to say. A lot of people are going to be like, don't do that. And I want to preface this with the fact that my intention is to get all these graded and hold on to them for like 30 more years until I am old and decrepit, and then my kids will have 10 copies of this that will hopefully help them to build better lives for themselves. I think in the future, like another 20, 30 years, I realize this literally holds the world record for being the most printed comic book ever. And in and of that, I also think that is going to give it value. Nothing is ever going to beat this. You guys know that, right? No comic will ever beat this record. This will forever hold the record for the most highly printed comic book. That in and of itself is value to me, and additionally what it means a lot to me personally, and so I would like to have them. So I've got one copy. It's X-Men #1. I got one copy of the Beast and Storm, one copy here of, it's a total of 10 copies, so it's one copy of the Magneto, one copy of the is that Cyclops, Iceman, and Wolverine. One copy of the Cyclops, Wolverine, and Iceman. Another copy of the Storm and Beast. Another copy of Storm and Beast. One that you don't see as often. It's got Cyclops and Rogue there, and some others on the cover. Another Storm and Beast. It's kind of more, usually you can find that one a lot easier. And then we got another Colossus, Rogue, Psylocke, and these are all gradable. I want to say they're all 9.4 or better at least. And I do have one of these too, the nice wraparounds, and obviously, like, that is one you'd want to get graded, of course. And I might be crazy with these, but I don't think I am because I'm holding on to them for quite a while. We got another Cyclops and Wolverine. So those are going in the first shipment, and we will see CGC unboxings for all these one day. For sure. I'm definitely doing those. Sorry, just trying to set everything as safely as definitely possible. Alright, so then here's kind of where, like, what do you guys think about this one? It's a super cool cover. It was given to me by a personal friend of mine. So it holds some like value, meaning in my heart as well. So that's like an extra reason to want to get it graded. It is I think it's the first appearance of Gaslamp. Either that or it's the first appearance of Howie, the werewolf. I'm sorry, I haven't been reading Strange Academy. I know, kill me. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Let's not go into, I haven't been reading it. And then I have a copy here of the Venom Lethal Protector. I do think that's a 9.8. I'd kind of be upset if it wasn't. You guys are gonna think I'm crazy on this one. I don't care, man. I'm doing it. I haven't touched this copy. I haven't read this copy. I literally picked it off the wall at my comic book shop when they still had like 20 copies, and I picked the crispiest looking one and haven't touched it. Gonna get it CGC. If it's like another one that's it's not 9.8, I'm gonna be angry. I'll actually be mad. And you guys will get to see me unbox all these at some point. I might be a little crazy on the Black Panther. I know it's probably a little early to get it graded, but I mean, dude, that price just keeps going up. Like, I think it's a good one to get graded and maybe just, I don't know, maybe hold on to, maybe flip right away while people are, I don't know what to do. We'll talk about that one in a year when all this comes back, right? And then we have, and it's a newsstand edition of the first appearance of Doomsday. And it's probably another one of those ones that, like, I'm sort of breaking even getting it graded and what I paid for it. I paid like $1 for it. And it's maybe a 8.0, 8.5. If they gave me a 9, I would be jumping for joy. Like, I don't know. It's got a little. Doesn't have any spine ticks or corner dings. It just has a little bitty tear right next to one of the staples. And so I don't know how. Yeah, hey, if you guys know, what does CGC grade for an itty bitty tear next to a staple? All right. And this one, my kid wants me to get this one graded, so I'm doing it. I don't know. Is it? Am I dumb? Tell me. This is definitely one I want feedback on. I think this is cool. Should I get this graded? I don't even know what it is. Honestly, I got it. One of the Spider-Man 2099 slabs that I bought, I purchased it in like a bundle from a guy, and I didn't overpay, but it was the 9.8 slab, and it came with a couple other slabs that I wanted also. And so I maybe gave him $20 more than fair market value for everything combined. And so he sent me this too, I think, as like here's a $10 to $20 book. I don't know. I've not even ever seen it before, so that's why I'm like, it's a 9.8. Like, that's the only reason I'm like, should I grade it? Because it's crispy. It's never been read. I have another one of this, and I haven't gone through the Spider-Man box, but I have another one that has like a blue silvery, where the white is here. Please, guys, I couldn't figure this out. Like, if you know what's up with that, why is there a blue silvery one, and what is this white one, and should I get either of them graded? It's Typhoid. I know it's the first appearance of Typhoid Mary. I could figure that out, but I couldn't figure out what was up with the two different ones. And then some of these, like, I'd probably know, like, I'm not sure which ones, so I'm going to show them off. And, like, if you know what's up, which ones are super rare, tell me. So here's, like, a second printing, a red version of the, I forget his name right now. There's a blue one with a trade dress. I feel like this one's like $2 when I looked it up, so that's probably a definite no. I just have it sat here next to all the other ones. This is another red third printing. So, like, if you guys think I should get the third printing graded, let me know. I guess that's what I'm saying. Because here's another red third printing. Like, if they're worth it, I should probably get them graded. And so here's the other question, too. I got a 55, and it's like, it's not the variant that everyone's after, but I mean, is that a rare one? I thought it was cool. And then definitely getting this one graded because like this one's got good value. It's the first printing. And then I had this. Yeah, I don't know. It has this certificate. Do you guys get stuff graded that has certificate of authenticities? It's this Patrick Gleason Carnage Black, White, and Blood #1 exclusive, limited to 2,500 copies, webhead variant. And okay, yeah. So this is the other one that I was definitely thinking I should probably get graded. It's the Amazing Spider-Man 55 exclusive third printing Gleason variant with the no trade dress, limited to 2,500 copies. And these are crispy. Like, nobody read these books, man. You'd be dumb to read these books. So this is Amazing Spider-Man 55, a different variant. Like, is that a cool one to get graded? Oh, here it is, right here. Yeah, see this. Here's the other spectacular Spider-Man, and it's like a blue. It's like a blue foil almost. It's hard to explain unless you've ever seen it. It's not foil, but it's definitely really shiny paint. Um, is this the first saber? Like, should I get that graded? I'm a big Sabretooth fan, so like, if this is his first solo title ever, I want it graded because it's a crispy. It's never been read copy. Oh, I'm gonna make one of my friends jealous that the one that gave me the Strange Academy 13 is gonna be angry on this one. We're gonna get this one graded. See what they give me. I didn't show this last time because I was like I was a little disappointed. But there is the ever slightest, you can probably see it, like corner crease, color breaking crease right there, and it's so small. Again, like, is it? If that's all that's wrong with this, it's a 9.6, right? Let me know, guys, because if it's a 9.6, I'm definitely going with getting it graded. And here's a weird one for you too. Like, does anybody know anything about these? The prices on these are astronomical for graded copies. So we have it's the first appearance of, forgive me, I didn't look up his name before I made this video, but it's the first appearance of this guy. This is his first cover. He's an African American Superman in like a different realm, and it's super expensive for some reason. Like, uh, is this just gonna be a flash in the pan? Should I get this great? Should I send this in? So we got Batman 28, the first appearance of Bluebird. I don't know. It's popping off in Raw. Like, so I mean, I should send my 9.8 candidate in. And then we have two of these, probably like 9.6s, 9.4s. I don't know. We'll look back on this video and these all come back, and I'll probably laugh at myself with another year's worth of knowledge in this, but we'll see. All right, so there's two of these. I'm definitely getting those graded. It's the first appearance of Bishop. Uh, Whichever one's better is going up on the wall. Oh man. And then I'm doing these two. This is personally for me. Whichever one's best, I'm going is going up like as a display. So it's Cable number one. I like 100 in my mind. It's his first ongoing, and I have three of those. So those are going in. Uh, okay, so here's a different one I had a question about. Like, guys, what do you do when you come across stuff like this? I just really like this. It's Web of Spider-Man number two, and it's just a really clean copy. It's at least a 9.2, maybe a 9.4. It's really clean. It might be white to off-white pages. They look a little. Maybe there's some dust shadow on the act, not on the comic, but maybe there's some you know what I'm saying, like coloring of the paper just on the edges there. I haven't pulled this one out. And that's another question that I wanted to ask there too. This is one that it's just such a cool cover, and it's again another one that's like in an old comic. It's not a key. It's just in such great shape. So those are two that I had those next to each other because I'm like, man, they're just in such great shape. Like, um, yeah. What do you guys think? Um, and so this one and the bag and board on this are awful, and there's like a tear. It's a kind of a gross looking tear too. Um, on this, it's the cloak first appearance of Cloak and Dagger. Um, Everything else looks nice. Like it's probably an 8.0. And I was gonna get it graded just because it's first appearance of Cloak and Dagger in an 8.0 60-cent comic book. Like you can't expect all of them to last into the best of condition, right? Maybe 7.5. I'll be sad if it's below 8. And this okay. What do you guys think about this one? I thought it was cool. I think this is like a 9.2 to 9.4 probably. It's the Scarlet Web of Spider-Man, first Scarlet Spider, Ben Reilly. I like Ben Reilly. If you've seen, that's why I went crazy when he turned into Chasm. I think he's a really cool character, and I'm excited for him. Um, I'm hoping to goodness this one's a 9.8 copy, like bought from reputable people that still got the thing on there. They thought it was a 9.2, but I'm hoping that they gift me with like a 9.4 or 9.6, maybe, I guess. I don't know. But it's the first appearance of the Thunderbolts. Um, am I dumb? Am I dumb to get these graded? They're in great condition copies. They're both possible 9.8s. Like there's obviously all this stuff too. And this is one of the things I started to get to a little bit ago. Should I have CGC grade my stuff? Or, excuse me, should I have CGC press and clean my stuff? Additionally, how does that work with the more foil stuff? Do I have to send that in a different shipment than I do the non-foil stuff? Or like more cardboardy type material, if you know what I mean, for the front covers? Um, like for example, this one right here, which I might send in too, but it's kind of shabby. It's probably like a 7.0. Um, it's got just such a hard front cover that even reading it, whoever read it when they did gave it these color breaking spine ticks. It's like you can't even read these books without putting spine ticks on them because the cover's so thick and hard that when you open it, it just cracks all on the spine, right? So that's where it's like with stuff like that, for example, the Venom Lethal Protector. You don't get that pressed, right? That would like ruin it. Okay, then additionally, for my CBCS, since I'm kind of asking for help on this video, with my CBCS submission that I'm sending off to get graded for signature verification, can you press signed comic books that have been signed with permanent marker? Is that something you can do? Because the signed copy, that's the Stan Lee one, would definitely improve a bunch if I could get it pressed up first. Maybe not even fully cleaned because it's got the sign, maybe just wipe around the signature and press it. Like, is that possible, or could that damage the signature? Okay, moving on. If you know, comment below, please. Um, and I'm doing this one. I don't know. I think it'll go good next to my Spider-Man 2099 #1. As you guys know, huge Spider-Man 2099 fan. So I've got those, but it just kind of matches it. I know it's not any sort of first appearance. It's just the foily things. I think that was kind of it. I apologize. Yeah, no, okay, there's a couple more here. And then I'm guessing I'm not, these aren't going off in that submission, because if you've noticed too, this submission is mostly super curated 1992 books, and then a few more recent moderns. And again, I think I can send those all together. Let me know if I can't. If I have to send like all the mid 1990 books off together, and then if I have to send like the Jane Foster and some of the other more recent books, if I have to send those off together, or can I send all that off? Is that all considered modern, and can I send that all off together? Okay. And so then I do have some older books that I was looking at, and I know you have to send this off separately if you don't want to get like crazy extra shipping costs. You want to try to group them as to what they're looking at. And so this one, I just thought the cover is I love this comic book, and it's not in good condition at all. Like there's like some red on here. I don't know where it looks. There's color rub like so bad on the top that they bled this color down onto the white with it's bad. But I just love it. It's probably like a 5.0 or a 4.0. I don't know. It's color rubbed so bad. But the comic's not, there's a little bit of corner ding going on those two. But these corners are pretty good looking actually. I just think it's a cool comic book. Like, maybe send it off to a cleaner and have him clean some of the white, but I don't even know if it needs a press, to be honest with you. Like, But yeah, like, do you guys grade like old stuff like that? Is that a cool book to get graded? I guess this one I definitely think is a cool book to get graded. It's a Shazam #1, and it's not his first appearance, but it is his first Silver Age appearance and his first ongoing title in the Silver Age. So definitely getting this one, and it's like it's nice. It's a nice one. Nobody's ever read this. There's been a lot of people leading all the way up to me that have thought this book was gonna be worth something, and now I'm holding it, and I don't know. I like Shazam. I loved that movie. That first movie was so good, and I can't wait for the next one. And then here's another one, like it's a 12 cent, and so like, can that go with the 20 cents? Do you guys think this one's cool to get graded? I am kind of new to this, and I just, to me, something this old, like in good condition in a slab, should be like $50. I mean, it's got Superman and Batman on the cover. Same thing with the Shazam. It's like his first Silver Age appearance. Should be something you'd want to get slabbed. And then I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and they're always talking about like the really old, and I'm guessing they're probably talking about like 1940s, 1950s horror stuff. And so this is 25 cent. This is like 1960s at least, and it's a Marvel. I don't know, but I thought it was cool, like Crypt of Shadows. And I'm also a really big Marvel guy, so like to see a combination of something that a lot of other people are liking with, excuse me, with the old horror titles, kind of mixed with the what I like, that old liner off the top. All right, guys, that's what I got. So that's what I'm sending out. I am sort of asking for some help with it. Did I show this one? This was another one I was thinking of. I wasn't sure. I did want some help on this one too, for sure. It's a Daredevil 190 in really good condition. I love the front cover. And it's another one. It's like, I don't think it's a key, but it's just such a clean copy in like a 9 something. Would you guys? Yeah, why does it have the UK 50 pence on here and the $1 and the Canada 125? Super confusing. Whatever. I did that on video. All right. So those are kind of the things I'm looking at CGC, and I'm asking for some help with some of it if you think I'm wrong on anything, except the X-Men ones. I know I probably shouldn't do that, but I'm gonna hold on to them for a long time, so I think it's gonna work out. But the rest of the stuff like that I showed, am I off? Should I not be submitting this? Should I be submitting this? What would you guys do? Leave the comments below. Let me know. It'll also enter you to win the Suicide Squad #1, which I would like to give away and hit 100 subscribers. And you know how the algorithm works. The more you like, comment, and subscribe, the more YouTube shows me to new faces, and the more people that can jump on this group and this train with us. All right, so that's kind of what I have today. Remember, if you guys do like this kind of content, you've stuck around this long in the video, hey man, help me out. Buy some comics off me, hit the link below, and go to my eBay store. Alright guys, bye. We'll see you tomorrow.